Yeah.
Yeah, niggas calling shots, nigga doing all that shit, but it never end well for nobody. At the end, nigga just walk away from it and stole everybody's shit and not everything, and it's over with. Yeah, that's that nigga right there. Yeah.
Oh, man, say, man, get your ass on, man.
I ain't lying, nigga talking about, man, okay, well, fuck it, I'm gone. You done stole everything. And as soon as a nigga leave, it all go to hell. Boy, that's that nigga. That's him.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Shout out, man, whoever goddamn me think that.
But yeah, man, just to see, you know, it was like it was an older crowd in there, and then it was youngsters, just to see how the youngsters don't respect the OGs in there, mainly because we, like you said, CEO, we all in jail. I ain't finna come in here and listen to no rules. I don't want to hear, especially from no inmate like myself. So it was just cool to see that, you know what I'm saying, that dynamic, see how the youngsters react to the old heads trying to, you know, maintain structure and stay out of the fucking cell, you know, the youngsters still being wild. And then eventually, as the show progressed, they started to settle down, and you know, they got into some fights. Like I told G Hollywood, I don't think them fights were scripted, you know what I'm saying, but they could be. It's TV, you know. But for me, Netflix, to me, I wanted to watch it because it was on Netflix, right? And I think Netflix is not national TV, so it might be a little edgy, you understand me, which it was. Like I said, we seen some fights. Dude got his head bust all open. Another dude got jumped by the Bloods, you understand me, and he got took out of the pod. They also got a shakedown. They had a shakedown on there. A dude stood up for the whole pod and took the blame and the rap for it, you understand me. So it was kind of, I would say it's real, but like, that's why I wanted y'all to watch it. Y'all done been through the hell and fire, and y'all can educate me. You understand me? Pretty much, like I said, I know TV, some of it, yeah, it was scripted, but, and I also wanted to know, could that shit happen on Ferguson, which you told me a little bit. So I'm here tonight just to hear, man, what y'all really thought about it. I know y'all didn't get too far deep in. I wouldn't want to sit and watch no prison or no jail show if I had to do a lot of time either. You dig what I'm saying? So I just wanted to hear y'all perspective, man, and see what y'all really thought. I know, like y'all said, y'all don't want to watch that shit again. Y'all don't want to relive that shit. But for somebody like me who hasn't done no long stint of time or been to prison or nothing like that, it was interesting. You know what I'm saying? So just to see the, like I said, the living situations, they in there making spreads and shit. They making moonshine. You know what I'm saying? So the pod boss too, that nigga in there doing people's hair. So that was kind of like, do niggas hair? It's just a lot of shit that arose like, damn, do niggas really be in there doing niggas hair? And then I'm watching the Young Thug trial. Some days he looking wild, and then some days he come his hair done. I'm like, is a nigga doing that? You know what I'm saying? But I don't know, bro. I'm interested in, I wouldn't say crime. You know what I'm saying?
You interested in going to jail. You interested in going to jail. You wish you could get a week in that motherfucker.
Hell no. Hell no. See, yo, my last time going to jail, man, I was 28 years old, bro. I'm 41. I ain't never want to go back. But like I said, man, I ain't gonna say I was no good guy. You understand me? I just knew how to do shit to not get caught, and God bless me to not, you know what I'm saying, have to do no major time. You know what I'm saying? I can remember one time I got caught, and I had, you remember the sweatpants with the big old pockets on the side, right? So I had 2 dime bags, marijuana. You know, that's how I got my little marijuana charge, but I had 2 dime bags, and they pulled me over because I didn't have no license, no insurance, and I ran a stoplight. You know what I'm saying? So they pulled me over. They were finna put me in the car. And I always heard, man, if you go into the car or the motherfucking me jail, then they gonna turn that into a felony. So they had me handcuffed. They finna put me in the car and say, hey man, I got something on me. and they, you know, they've raised their antennas. What you got on you? I'm like, oh man, it's in my, you know what I'm saying? I'm 9, it's in my pocket down now. You know what I'm saying? So they searching, they still didn't get it. I'm like, man, these motherfuckers probably want a felony on me. So I say, man, it's in the pocket, man. Just get it out of my pocket. And he pulled out 2 dime bags, and he was like, is this for sale? I can't really remember, but I think he asked me, is it sale? Do I use? I was like, yeah, I use it. You know what I'm saying? I just went to scope me, you know what I'm saying? So I got a misdemeanor for that. But yeah, man, I'm just interested in hearing how y'all boys really thought about it. And if it's real, you know what I'm saying? Would that shit happen on Ferguson? Could it happen on Ferguson while y'all was there?
Well, I tell you this, I ain't never seen no motherfucker braid no hair. Unless like the dude said in the chat, if a motherfucker braiding hair, he a bitch. There you go, bitches braid hair. You know what I'm saying? So if you catch somebody braid somebody hair, 9 out of 10, he exactly what that man say he is. And all my time being that motherfucker, I ain't never seen nobody stand up and say, hey, I got all the goddamn cigarettes down here, that's me. Let everybody else make it. So I ain't never seen nobody do that, right? But I have seen a motherfucker get their head open, you know, with a weapon. And sometimes, you know, you know, it's just varies how a motherfucker want to bring it to you. Put it like that. You might fight today, and that same person you fought yesterday don't want to fight tomorrow, right? You want to bust your motherfucking head, and that's just what that is. You know, so ain't no fighting and going back and look at the TV and think that, oh, we squabbled yesterday, so we just gonna look at TV today. No, that ain't how that work. That ain't going down. You know, you gonna get your motherfucking head over with a whole bunch of things, namely fan motor. You know, can you just imagine somebody taking a small motor out of a fan, putting that motherfucker inside of a motherfucking chain bag, double up chain bag, and busting you in your damn head with it. And it's gonna immediately open up. You know, it ain't gonna stop because ain't nobody gonna get in the way. You know, ain't nobody gonna stop him from doing you in. You know, not even the laws. They're gonna let you take care of your business till you beat them half to death. It's whenever you get tired. See, I've seen it like that. You know, and as far as the wine making and all that, I seen that on that brief show that CEO Hocker said. I was a part of that, but wine making motherfucker. You know, kept gallons on, put 4 on, take 4 off. You know what I'm saying? Shit where you don't need number 1 cup and you on your ass.
Yeah.
So that part I can relate to, man. But like I said, I haven't just paid close attention to that show to where I can say, you know, this true or that ain't true. Because sometimes you can see shit in prison, man. You'll think that shit real, it's fake.
Yeah.
You know, because motherfucker had a whole bunch of time to practice some shit. You know, and they'll be playing ends, and you'll think the shit real. You know, motherfuckers put on shows all the time right there in front of the law, man. If you knew, you gonna think this shit real, but it ain't real though.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just a lot of dynamics to that shit, man. But like I said, man, this shit is entertainment, man, for those that haven't went nowhere. You know, but other than that, man, I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna watch some more of it. You know,
right. So I'm gonna say this, man. For those that's just not tuning in, we are talking about Unlock, a jail experiment. And I will say this, man, to kind of answer some of your questions that you threw out there. I'm gonna play this clip. I've been trying to get my Netflix to work. I got it working, right? And I will say this. You say, will it happen on Ferguson? Well, prison and jail are 2 different places, right? When you in jail, you dealing with a lot of uncertainty, a lot of emotional people just coming in or people just going home. You're dealing with a lot of different mental states when you're in jail. when you're in prison, you pretty much certain on what you got to do and what's going on and trying to adjust to the life of being locked up inside. When you're in jail and you're awaiting trial, you know, you're dealing with a lot of bullshit. And I would say, for the most part, in certain places like California or even in Texas, jail can be it could be more dangerous and more violent than prison because there's not enough structure. Right? As you saw in this thing, right? It's white boys, it's Mexicans, it's dolphins, it's robbers, it's thieves, all these different people living in these little pods. It's young people, it's old people, right? Some people may be going home, some people ain't never going home, right? And that creates a hell of a gumbo for violence. So the first thing when I looked at it was when I was going to jail here in Galveston County, right? The first thing is this: they wasn't putting no white boys in our tank, period. Meaning like we already violent on the street. I mean, niggas coming this bitch for capital murder, attempted capital murder, robbery. Niggas is coming this bitch for violent crimes. So what they decided to do was put us in a tank together by our gang affiliation. Because that's the next thing. You ain't gonna put us in a tank and then bring a nigga we don't fuck with in there. We gonna beat them half to death. Like that, the same thing they had going on in there, but we was doing that like in cliques. So they had our parts separated by your gang part. You would hear that in California, like the gang module, right? Which module you was in. It was the same way when I was going through the county jail. So when I saw that mix of different people in there, I was like, I don't know, man, because yeah, you got your ass towed up in that county jail if they stuck you in the wrong motherfucking part. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's like a hornet's nest, and your ass gonna get towed up. So that's the first difference that I saw. White boys don't make it in prison when I was in there, let alone jail. Man, you got a white boy in there in jail with me, you in Hollywood, man, the white boy in trouble, man. Say, man, have a long motherfucking day, let alone think he finna be eating all his food, eating all his trade, think he gonna be enjoying commissary, nigga, while I'm awaiting to get a life sentence, nigga. Yeah. Nigga, please, he finna be Mr. Raccoon around that bitch. I'm talking about the whole time he in that bitch. Yeah. Mr. motherfucking Raccoon, nigga. It was niggas blacker than me and you that was Mr. Raccoon when I was that motherfucker, nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So yeah, but watching it though, again, this is Arkansas, and I was watching it just to check it out. It was real. It was real wild. I'm gonna play this clip here. Hollywood ain't saw it. I don't know who all have saw it, but I'm gonna play this clip here. Hold on.
Are allowed more freedom and certain privileges.
Now, see, this Hollywood. This the nigga Hollywood right here, right? Yeah. Narration. This the nigga here. His name is Hollywood. You see how he controlling the trades getting passed out.
Yeah.
All right. So let me show you how much times and changed. When I was in the county jail, I don't know, was Dallas like this too, Hollywood?
Yeah.
Yo, they didn't bring your tray on the pod, right? No. They opened up a slot outside of the pod, and they handed trays into the pod one at a time. Now, picture that. A slot opens up, and they hand a tray. They already know how many people in there. It's 30 people. So they gonna hand 30 trays. What I'm saying is they don't give a fuck who get a tray or who don't get a tray. When I'm in there, you see how they sitting there and everybody walking, everybody get their tray?
Yeah.
That didn't work like that when I was in there. I don't know, Hollywood, how it worked for y'all.
No, that didn't work like that either, cause I'm on an all-black tank. It ain't a white boy. I'm on 12N2. That's considered all black. A white boy or a Mexican is nowhere in sight. You know what I'm saying? And everybody on this tank either been to prison or you waiting to go to prison. So to put a white boy in there, his ass is over with. You know, because it's every kind of person on the tank. You got niggas that want booty and all that. And these niggas is for real. You know, so that's what separated it back then. And as far as the trays coming through there, they would sit the tray on there, and it's the line like this, right? And they had a saying where if you sleep late, you lose. If you sleep late, you lose weight. So ain't no getting up an hour later said, man, somebody ate my tray.
Yeah.
And it wasn't nobody governing the whole. It's just one lawman right there. They putting it through the chute, and that last tray or whatever, it's gonna sit there. You know what I'm saying? And some people gonna come through that bitch and get 2 trays. You know, and the reason why they get 2 trays, because they already know about it. It still don't matter if it's an all black tank or not. Somebody on that tank gonna have pussy.
When I was in the county, it was a mixture. I don't know if y'all familiar with West Texas, but anyway, it was a mixture. So you did have essays, you had white boys and niggas, but you know, we all clicked up. It was like the tables and shit. But when they did give the trays, they would say "child," and it'll be a boss man at the door. He'll have the, you know, the main door open, and he'll hand it to each motherfucker as we in line, though. Right. You understand me? That's how it was when I went.
That's what I'm saying. The lawman gonna hand the trays in there, right?
Yeah.
I'm trying to tell you, you gonna have somebody come through there and get 2 trays.
Yeah, but what he's saying, Hollywood, like you see how this dude here is passing out the tray, Hollywood?
Yeah.
He's saying that's what the lawman would do, right? Right here. That right here.
Yeah.
He's saying the lawman will come to the door, like this dude here, right? He's finna pass out the tray. See how they going to get the tray?
Yeah.
And everybody in the tank will get in line and they'll get their tray.
Yeah.
But I'm telling him, it wasn't like that when we was in that bitch.
No. Ain't no lawman bringing pulling no trays and none of that shit. That tray is coming through that bean chute, and guess what? Niggas gonna get 2 trays.
Yeah, and if you don't get, so it's like this. Like you say, even though it's all niggas, right? We in cliques. Same way. We all Crips, but we in cliques, right? You got your Cedar Terrace Crips. You got your goddamn different projects, right? We know each other on the street, but even in here, we in cliques. So if it's lunchtime, shit, Crip night gonna get up and get all the Cedar Terrace trays, right? This person gonna get those trays. So it's like that. Like, ain't no bunch of people going to that bean shoot because you gonna get your ass whooped. Like, you gotta be about it. And listen, if you a hoe ass nigga, you saw how I'm finna show how that white boy was eating off the beans. The niggas that can't control the tray, they get to get all the greens off everybody else's tray. That's their meal. You can't get the applesauce. You can't get the bread. You can't get none of that. You gotta wait the niggas get finished eating so you can have a big old pile of greens.
Yeah.
Yeah, and like I said, it don't necessarily mean my thing is this, man. Race, creed, or color don't matter when you get in there, especially when you amongst a bunch of predators, man. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, what you do in the streets, that shit don't carry over in the jail. Because that F&M and that 223, that bitch left outside the door.
Yeah.
And that's real. I mean, you know, that's real as I can keep it.
Now check this out.
Then the upper level comes out. Same thing, same procedure. They sit down 15 minutes, they go back up.
All right, look out, lower level. Look out, lower level. Step outside the doors. Get ready to eat.
Most of the inmates get only 1 hour per day outside of their cells. But the few who work jobs are allowed more freedom.
Look at Hollywood. Look at Hollywood.
The unit deputy fix their own cleanup. The cleanup that I know is going to be productive, just going to work hard, I like Randall as a cleanup.
Look, that nigga named Hollywood. They didn't assign Hollywood.
He's a good help. He's a good worker.
You have 10 minutes left to eat. 10 minutes left to eat. 10 minutes.
I'm over the trade. Watch the table. Saturday, get to lunch. That's my routine. This is a hard responsibility. That's why you know I took it.
That nigga's name Randy.
And they went from calling me Northside Randy to True Story. They said this is the True Story show. Straight to the point. True Story. True Story. True Story. I'm cool. Man, I'm just being for real, man. And I still don't get it, but hey, and I guess it is a true story. I was messing around with drugs, experimenting drugs. I lost everything. And here I am sitting up in here. Sometimes I be wanting to just.
Okay. Y'all think we can improve how we do things here?
I was locked up for 7 years in the penitentiary. I don't want to experiment no drugs no more. Ever in my life. Scared me, mama. But fuck that shit. Scared me, mama. Cause you see that. But I don't want to experiment no drugs no more. Ever.
Come on out. Close your doors. Come on out.
I like this room. I like everybody in here. You know what I'm saying?
You see that nigga playing friendly? I like everybody in here. Hollywood like a motherfucker. Nigga talking about, I'm gonna make sure everybody eat. All this old bullshit. All this old bullshit. Now, watch what this nigga do. Yeah, this why watch this nigga do. Nigga talk to his mama. Nigga did all that bullshit, right? All that motherfucking bullshit to bust a nigga head.
And so we come together as one.
Look, we come together as one.
Cause a lot of problems around here anyway. I hate confrontation.
You hate confrontation, man. You heard what he said.
Minutes, the trays are stacked up on the cart. Some inmates will go to the cart and pick and eat, but for health reasons, we're not allowed.
So he went over there and picked off the cart where people had already ate at. And I see, so that's what I'm telling you. So when it's real and it ain't no guard, like what they trying to do, because that's how our pods was ran back then. We had no guards in the pod. Do you understand what I'm saying? All you had was an emergency button you could press. And that motherfucker did not work. No, I'm telling you. The emergency button didn't work. Hollywood, if you wanted to get out the pod, what you had to do?
You gonna have to holler.
You had to, we call it getting on the door.
Yeah,
you had to go to the door,
Yeah.
Put your back against the door and kick the door with your feet over and over again to get somebody to come down there to help.
Ain't no doubt. Ain't no doubt, man. That's why I say. But see, you see how that pause set up, right? I'm in the old government center, which is a real jail, and it's downstairs in the cellar. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Ain't no pod. It's real bars.
Right.
When that door shut, it's boom for real.
Yeah, it's real tank. It's a real tank.
It ain't nothing but steel in here.
Yeah.
All they got is a catwalk. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? You lucky if the laws come down the catwalk. You know what I'm saying? And they, in other words, what I'm saying, they mind their own business.
Yeah.
Because you know why? They feel like if you were standing on business in the street, man, I ain't finna say you when you come in here, you take what you got coming.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
They not saving. Ain't no cameras, ain't no monitor. So when I'm watching this and they saying it's a jail experiment, I'm like, nah, we already went through that. Ain't no motherfucking jail experiment. This what I know it to be. They put you in a tank. They seal the tank when you get in there. That bitch roll, clack, 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 boom. and you locked in that bitch, and ain't no guards and ain't no cameras in this bitch.
Yeah.
You walk right in this bitch, put the shit on your bunk, and niggas get to talking to you, man. Where you from? What you got going on? Who is you? Okay, you from what side? Like that. It ain't no, yeah, you get hit with the welcome committee. Then when the child open for the bean shoot, yeah, you better hope to get a trade.
But is that prison or jail? You talking about
jail?
Okay, so in West Texas, in jail, there's like you seen where she was opening that thing to let them out,
right?
So there's a thing like that. It's surrounded by like a little brick enclosed thing, and that's where the boss man sit while we in our cells or in the day room or whatever. And in Odessa, they got doors like on the show, but in Midland, they got bars like Hollywood talking about in the jail. You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm telling you. Me and Hollywood went in the time when they realized, man, we got to build them like that now. The way they build now. Like, like in the 90s, nigga, that was the experiment.
Okay.
Am I making sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the experiment because they realized, damn, we need to make them like pods. So like now they call them he the pod boss. When we was in jail, they called them tanks because of the way they was built and the way you got sealed in there, right? And you was considered a tank boss.
Okay.
Yeah, you consider tank boss, man.
Yeah, you consider tank boss, meaning you in control of the tank. All inmates in there is in control. The guards ain't in control of nothing. If you need help, you got to get on the door. So in jail, we're not talking about prison.
Okay.
In jail, we say you a hoe if you get on the door. Meaning like, yeah, man, that nigga went to the 3rd floor, 4th floor, and he got put on the door. What does that mean? He got up to the door and started kicking it and asking for help.
Yeah, he was hitting that emergency button.
He was hitting the emergency button. He was kicking the door with his feet, asking to get up out of there. Man, nigga put that nigga on the door, man, on the 2nd floor. Oh, yeah, we put that nigga on the door on the 3rd floor. Like, it was all controlled by the people that was in the tank. So that's why I say when they saying it's a jail experience, I'm like, shit, that's the only motherfucking way I know jail to be.
Yeah, ain't no guards around. Ain't no guards around.
Ain't no guards.
Yeah,
damn sure ain't no woman guard on the floor like that bringing it out. Ain't none of that going on when I was in there.
No, ain't no woman bringing no food around like that. No way. You know, but like I said, man, you know what? As I see this, right, and I know it's up to date. You know, everything is technology. It moves up to date, right? But then you have to ask yourself, why do people return back to shit like this, right? Because in my personal opinion, if you went when me and CEO went, right, and if that shit was still like that, you're not gonna be in no hurry to go back in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, the people that's like on this show or people in general, they return back to that motherfucker. And I'm not gonna say it's easy, but it's more easier then. Why? Because you got a lot of eyes on you now. You know what I'm saying? And when something happen, the cavalry is coming. Versus shit, when we was in there, ain't nobody coming.
Ain't nobody. Listen, bro, this straight up. I saw more rapes in jail than I did in prison.
Damn.
Listen what I'm telling you. In prison, niggas just like, man, I'm gonna be gay. Fuck this shit, man. I'm gonna get on with the get on. Don't worry about it. In jail, I saw niggas physically making niggas suck their dick to get out the tank.
Damn.
Now that's like I said, I just told you, 12 and 2 was all black, right?
Yeah.
And nigga, you had niggas in that bitch shooting heroin. Because you had to fight they had a certain thing where you have to box every day.
Every day. You got to fight every day.
You have, and that's what the tank boss was about. He gonna size you up with a motherfucker your size.
Mm-hmm.
And you gonna go 3 rounds. When you wake up, you're gonna get you some rest. You're gonna get out there again, and that last time you're gonna get out there, right? That's 3 times in one day. And they call that shit preparing you for where you going.
For the penitentiary.
For the penitentiary.
Hey, Wood, then this is another thing you gotta understand. We on jail hours. Listen to what I'm telling you. When you come through that bitch at 12, 2 o'clock in the afternoon, everybody sleep. Everybody sleep. We don't wake up to 6 and ride that bitch to 9 o'clock in the morning.
Man, that's why I said
we don't wake up to 6.
You know, it's like I said, it's new now. But when you go upstairs, and I've seen a bunch of motherfuckers come through that door and they look at the setup, shit, them niggas turn back around and beat on that motherfucker.
Let me out, huh?
I ain't going in there. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, it was hell, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't just weak niggas breaking. It was so-called real motherfuckers.
It was so-called real people, man. Niggas getting jacked off on. Niggas get, and then listen, I know you done heard of this. Even if a nigga ain't play the gay shit with you, right? Nigga will put a broomstick in your ass. That's jail shit. That ain't prison shit.
Damn.
You done heard that before?
Yeah, on the movie In Too Deep. Shit.
Yeah, that's jail shit. That's what happened to you in jail. You'll get in there and niggas ain't gay, but niggas still want to take your manhood and nigga will stick the mop stick in your ass.
So let me ask y'all this. How do one nigga become the tank boss or the pod boss? Like how is he the hardest nigga in there? Can he just whoop every nigga? Because you told me CEO.
He like Hollywood. That nigga like Hollywood. The nigga think he's smart. The nigga is slick. Yeah, the nigga ain't scared of confrontation, right? But the nigga think he could play the guards and he could play the inmate. Hollywood.
Oh, okay.
Hollywood ass nigga, man. I'm sitting there telling you. See, you think a nigga is the tank boss because niggas are scared of him. No.
Yeah.
There's some niggas in there that don't want to talk to the guards. Am I making sense?
Yeah, so they make him like a speaker or something, you would say.
Yeah, so the tank boss supposed to be the most diplomatic. He violent, he get gangster, but hey, man, I could talk to all the apes, man, and they'll listen to me. Hollywood. That's that, man. This nigga Hollywood say Hollywood like a motherfucker. Matter of fact, I'm gonna finish playing that shit. This nigga is Hollywood, man. Look.
Y'all don't believe that shit, man.
look what's finna happen here.
Don't do that no more.
The woman told this white boy, don't do that no more. I don't like that.
Yeah.
The white boy finna cuss the woman out. Watch what Hollywood do. She say, don't do that no more. The white boy say, what the fuck it matter? I could eat the leftovers. She say, what you say? He keep cussing her out.
Okay, what the fuck? They trying to disrespect me and do that you want.
I didn't disrespect you. You got disrespected by that. That's sad. Sorry, bitch.
He called her sorry bitch, Hollywood.
Yeah.
Here go Hollywood. Here come Hollywood, y'all. Here come Hollywood. Now that nigga ain't said nothing to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Hollywood ain't got nothing to do with that shit. See, this that smart shit right here. Here you go, right? You talking about why nigga want to be the tank boss. Look at Hollywood. Motherfucker ain't said one word to Hollywood.
Yeah.
Here he go. This that penitentiary shit. You gotta remember, You gotta remember this nigga in this thing did 7 years already before. So
yeah,
that's that Hollywood shit. That's that Hollywood shit. Nigga ain't said nothing to this nigga. Look.
Tyler disrespected Miss Wainwright in front of everybody in here. You don't never touch nobody's meals. Ever put your hands on nobody's trays.
Wait, Hollywood, what they got to what?
yeah.
The state trade,
man.
Man, it's the state trade. Nigga, this don't belong to nobody. Nigga, what is he talking about?
Always respect.
Nigga, that Mosey upstairs.
I don't like him. I do not.
Look.
I'll tell you something. I want you really listen to me. No, just never disrespect the whole woman like that. Hold on. Listen.
True story. Hold on.
No, listen.
Tell me, before you start, I will not disrespect her. I will not disrespect her.
He said, I got you. He said, I got you.
I would. You heard me see that nigga walk outside. Now listen. Hey, now listen. Hold on. I was watching this shit and God damn, what's wrong with my mouse? Hold on. I was watching this shit and I was like, oh, this some old pussy ass shit. When I saw that, see, that's a penitentiary move. That's a penitentiary move right there. Like, listen, if you, we call that studding up. I don't know if you ever heard that.
No.
It's called studding up. I'm telling you something, and you start studding up, you finna get your issue. Watch what the nigga do. Now I'm finna bring that back. The nigga, look what the nigga do. The nigga try to, hey, I'm just trying to holler at you. But see, it's Hollywood. Nigga want to start shit anyway, though.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hollywood ain't go up there nothing but to line the white boy up, man. Yeah. Nigga went to line the white boy. White boy ain't said nothing to him.
I do not. I'll tell you something. I want you really listen to me. No, just never disrespect the whole woman like that. Hold on. Listen.
True story. Hold on.
No, listen.
Tell me, before you start, I will not disrespect her. I will not disrespect her.
Look, that nigga said one thing. Guess that nigga said, I'll talk to you later. That means you gonna get your ass. See, that's that Hollywood shit. I'll talk to you later. Nigga, I'm in my cell. You come fucking with me. What you mean you gonna talk to me later?
Yeah.
Look, Hollywood shaking his head.